I just know what I got to do, bro.
All right, cool. Start the music podcast.
I'm about to start.
Something else you don't know about.
That's great. Yeah, that's true. Yo.
Look. With pain like this, life is agonizing. Pride have some niggas antagonizing. It paying out different when the next man cast the iron. When the story's told how them cats was lying, I could promise it.
This your man H. Listen, welcome to another episode. We're on episode 5 of Authentic Basement. And yes, your man is feeling good. Not giving no promos out to any of these alcoholic beverages companies. Because again, until they sponsor us, that's when we're going to do it. But, you know, we are sponsored by, what's the bet? What's the betting?
You know, you talking that sponsor? That joint that you don't even remember.
What is? What's the name of the?
That one? Better odds bets?
Better Odds Bets,
get
man.
like a big sticker on the joint.
Shout out to Better Odds Bets, who is sponsored us. You know what I'm saying? So we love them. We appreciate them. You know what I mean? Better Odds Bets. You know? But again, Authentic Basement. What is Authentic Basement, right? It is a platform that we create where we can have real and authentic conversation regarding whatever topic that we're discussing, right? It's just a freedom of conversation, right? No judgment, just strong debate, strong opinions, right? And that's what we all about. So I got my brothers here again, man. Again, of course, they're going to introduce themselves, but we back talking about that Kendrick and Drake beef, man. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? But I want to start a little, I want to start us off a little different, man.
It's super authentic because I'm about to go to the bathroom.
All right, go to the bathroom, bro.
Authentic.
Go
Crip walk in the bathroom, bro. Crip walk to the bathroom.
You know what I'm saying? I'm about to go in on this. Yeah, see? I'm about this joint right here. What? Yeah, I'm about to really crip.
What's it on the beat, ho?
What's it on the beat? Oh, beat, though. That was deep, though. Look like Tizo. Come on.
That's all right.
Like John Stockton. What? And had the body of God watching. And show niggas.
He definitely popped out and showed him.
For sure. What?
Say Drake, I heard you like him young.
We just saw it. We just saw that.
He's that. Oh, not that boy yet. Whoa. Pedophile.
That's his man too. Drake.
That's my man.
Yeah. You like pedophiles, dog.
Trying to strike a chord and it's probably A minor. They not like us. Yo, this joint really go crazy.
This nigga over here, what it?
Fire.
And
you not crip walk, young boy? You not crip walk? You not crip walk? We got daddy daycare in the building, you know what I'm saying? My man got daddy daycare in the building.
Mother's Day weekend, man. I got the kids.
Hey, Mother's Day, man. Shout out to the fathers getting the kids on Mother's Day.
Hey.
You know what I mean? Shout out to the tribe in here.
Football team.
Shout out when your kids got respect and you tell them to be quiet and they actually be quiet.
They actually be quiet. I got my young boy locked in the room.
He'd be like, Dad! As you at the top of the steps, Dad!
This show fire, dog. We East Coast. Bob in the West Coast.
That's your fault.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus 5. Right.
Yo, this nigga twisted up like 60 hoods. 2 minutes.
Yo.
Nigga see this show about to shoot me.
They not like us.
They gonna see this nigga be like, yo, you a blood?
I don't know what else.
Right down on him. This nigga gonna play the whole goddamn song. He ain't trying to make no time.
How you doing, Jet?
Yeah, you sound like a dirt bike.
You sound like a fucked up 4-stroke.
It's not me. It's like you slapbox me.
What's a force?
Hey yo.
Hey yo.
I told you, no Diddy. Every time this nigga.
No, that's a real thing. Not a kinky.
Yeah, that was crazy.
You don't know nothing about the dirt bikes,
I
man.
don't, dog.
They not like us.
I'm a street hood dude. But we here, man. Go ahead, fellas. Introduce yourselves, brothers.
I'm Brother Jew this week. You know what I mean? Follow me on my gram.
This nigga is
Coach Jew.
Is Daddy Drew.
Daddy Daycare.
Daddy, just call this man Daddy.
Yo, that's why I be kind of concerned about coming up here.
Yo, Juice was an hour late to shoot, man. I don't know. Juice was contemplating not coming.
Wait. I do got an excuse. My son did have a football game, and the rest was on some, you know what I mean, nutty stuff. So that's why we running late.
Shout out to the cheese wraps,
I'm here now with the fellas. You know.
What I'm saying?
Shout out to my GOAT, the OVO champ. You know what I mean? Once y'all play his music, it's gonna go there.
No, we're not playing this music. Bro.
Play what?
Pedophile, dog.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Pedophile music, bro.
Certified lover boy. Certified pedophile.
My man Dave just showed us proof. No, he's not. He's no longer welcome in the basement.
He's no longer welcome in the basement.
He not authentic, man.
He's not authentic, bro.
Not authentic.
I ain't trying to hear it from y'all, man.
Probably A minor.
A cell block
Yo,
one.
right.
I ain't gonna lie, to be honest, I really don't give a. I told him I don't care.
Rutgers
I'm not an OVO worker.
Island.
Don't backtrack now.
I ain't OVO working.
All right, man.
D Money.
That was Jonesy. I don't got much to say other than we all knew this was going to happen 10 years ago. And the last thing I want to say is the Mavs and Denver going to the Western Conference Finals.
Why you talking?
That's it.
We're gonna save that for another episode because I got a lot of information for that. You know, well, we got Mr. Porn Star, aka Mr. All Star, aka top 2 basketball player in the land, aka top rapper, aka top bowler, aka Dimple Magic.
Yeah,
Dimple Magic.
Yo, clip that and put that. I'll put that on my Instagram. I'm pinning that. That's a fact. You know what I mean?
I don't know if you want to sample that from his voice.
Man, listen, man.
Dimple Magic from
today when you put my little jump, put my Instagram, but then just put like parentheses like Maverick Lamar. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm Maverick Lamar today. I was Mav Gilgis Alexander last week. Maverick Lamar this week. You know what I mean? Listen, man. What's popping out here, man? It's me. Y'all know who it is, man. Mister, don't play for OnlyFans once. Pay for it more than once. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's do it. Let's get it. Follow me everywhere, man. You know, Mr. More Than One.
Mr. More Than One. Yo, so this is all going crazy, man. Listen, we know Drake just dropped it. So you already know, fellas, we had to come back with episode 5. This is 5, right?
Yeah, 4 you did without us.
Man, it was a good job before, man.
Yeah,
hold on. Before we get into this rap stuff, hold on. Who left in the playoffs? Hold on. Playoffs? You talking about playoffs? Hold on. What's crazy is today I bet, I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna show Jonesy, I bet my ticket literally just lost. I lost $50. So what's crazy is on my way here, I was like, dang, Luka can't make 3 threes, bum ass nigga. But I'm about to make that bread back. And H, you want to say something to that? How you want to send that?
Cash App.
Cash App. You don't got Apple Pay, Venmo? I mean,
Would you like Apple Pay, sir?
Apple Pay is good for me. Let me turn my volume up. I don't even know if Apple Pay make a sound. Let me see. I don't know.
I'll be sending your $50, sir.
And what happened? Why did you lose this money? You want to make the fan? In case y'all didn't see episode 1, how'd you lose this money, sir? Let's talk about it.
We bet that the Sixers would go further than OKC.
Okay, and you saw that they didn't.
Correct.
Okay.
Because I seen that the refs, had it.
Man.
The refs had it.
A minor.
The refs had it predestined, for the Knicks to go to the second round and, do whatever. So it's all right. You know what? But I'm gonna be a man of my word.
As you always are. I had no thought that you wouldn't pay your debts. You know what I'm saying? And I'm about to put that 50 on a ticket right now. You know what I'm saying? We gonna run it right back just like that.
That's disrespectful that you actually gonna do a ticket while I'm
off
giving
your
you
money.
Off my money.
Hey, listen, man.
That's how I go.
This ticket plus 1,100. So if I put 50 on this thing,
you know, I might do that for the NFL season.
50 off of
use
my
people.
money.
This could bring me
use
600.
people bets for my tickets.
You said you what?
Use people best for my tickets for football.
Oh yeah, that's what you gotta do, man. What? Hey, send the stuff.
Sending your blessing right now.
Oh man, my text don't make noises, so y'all probably won't hear the noise. But you know what I mean? We're gonna show the camera that my man paid up. You know what I mean?
50 has been sent.
Let y'all know that this is authentic.
50 has been sent to Mr.
Ooh,
Maverick.
I don't know if y'all can see that. Yeah. Send me.
50.
Send me the 50. You know what I mean? What Drake say? Drop and give me 50. Drop and give me 50.
50 has been sent. I don't know if you can see it. It's been sent.
All right, send your drunk ass down there. Let's go.
All right,
back to music. I'm sorry, y'all had to interrupt.
It's all good. I forgive you.
Hey, and if y'all haven't noticed, every episode I've been stepping up my dress game since I'm gonna sit next to Jonesy every week. And I think he probably still gonna rate me a 2 out of 10 when I come in. Every day y'all gotta see when I come in and shake his hand, it's just a disgust on his face. Like I gotta sit next to this non-dressing.
We're gonna put a segment just for Dave. Like, Dave, let's discuss what you wearing today. Like, D, what do you have on today? In today's episode, what do you have on?
Some sneakers in the shirt, bro.
All right, but would you like to just
not actually?
All right, my bad. I'm just saying, like, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, like I said, we're gonna talk about this Drake and Kendrick Lamar again. Kendrick been dropping bombs. They not like us. It's a banger. East Coast still bumping that joint, so you already know I'm throwing up gang sign. You know what I'm saying? I'm Crip, everything Christian Crip.
Christian Crip is crazy. To even associate Crip with Christian is crazy.
It's insane.
It's all about salvation, bro. It's all about.
I ain't gonna say that all about myself.
It's all about salvation. Is crazy.
It passes. It could be a Christian Crip.
See what I'm saying?
You already you can figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
A gay pastor is crazy as well, but I'm not even going. You know,
you won't get a skill.
We're not trying to get shut down. It's always you.
You see, just play this whole song, bro. If that don't do it, that ain't.
You gotta clip that before you put that up.
My fault. So, like I said, me and my man Juice here, you know, like we're here to get educated from some rap extraordinaires. Me and Dave was talking. He made a great point, which he broke down the song. See, I think that's the problem. Like when people listen to the song, I don't know if they listen just the celebrity status of the person. Like, Drake is Drake. He dropped the song. Or actually listen to the context of what they're saying. Like, yo, Dave, I don't think I ever like the way you broke it down to me in regards to his rebuttal, his last song, his diss song. Now I'm looking at the song different. Like, just talk about, like, Juice, you wasn't here, but, like, break it down what you just said to me. Because that made so much sense, but it's like, now I'm going to look at that song different. Like, I got no respect to that song now.
So, basically, Drake came out with the song, and he said he fed him the information, right?
Right.
And I was asking Harry, I was like, if he was beefing with Mav, right? And he gave me some false information to give to Mav, right? Mm-hmm. And I gave Mav that information, and Mav put out a song about it. What issue would Harry have with me? Like, I did my job. Like, Harry would be like, that's my man. But on the same song that he said he gave the information, he turned around and said, everybody that you're getting information from are clowns. So it's like, I never believed that to be the thing. I think that the only thing that Drake could have done to step on what Kendrick was saying was, all that information is fake and we gave it to you.
Right.
I ain't believe that.
Right. I mean, to combat what you said, but not to combat it, I ain't trying to, disagree. But maybe, like, could it be that he knew that some people that he went around that had a relationship with Kendrick, so he like, you know what, this bull, he talked to Kendrick. Let me give him this information. I know he gonna run into him. I know he gonna tell him. Could it be like that, where he contradicted himself?
I think it's a contradiction because if you listen to everything that he was saying, he's been guilty of. Like, if you listen to Kendrick's first song, he said, why would I pay for information? I got a son to raise. That's whole stuff, bro. Kendrick literally said that. But if you go back to the Pusha T beef, Pusha T literally played the tapes on the Joe Budden podcast when somebody was calling on Drake's behalf looking for information. Like Drake said, a cease and desist is for hoes. But Ross said you send a cease and desist to French.
But did French say it?
French ain't gotta say it. French because it's a lot of people saying the same. It's a lot of people saying the same stuff. So it's like a lot of, like, for example, right? you knocked Kendrick for supposedly beating on his wife. First person you shouted out on your song was Chris Brown. You said Kendrick was a woman beater, right?
Mm-hmm.
But Baka Not Nice had a trial for beating on chicks and trafficking. And he pleaded guilty to some of that. He pleaded guilty to putting hands on a shorty. And not only did you support him through that, you paid his lawyer fees and you was happy when he came home. So it's like you're describing yourself right now, trying to put it on him. I ain't believe none of that.
Bro, I was watching. I came across Ebro talking, right, and he broke something down crazy too. He was like, "Yo, the way Kendrick came at this man, it was like he came at him in all different eras. Like he came in different waves of some music, and then he talked about like he exposed like, yo, it's not just me. Like it's not just me coming at you, bro. When he talked about, yo, it's what the culture's feeling, nigga. That's you talk about multitude of people,
Yeah.
and how he put it. He was like, bro, they was like, all right, bro, we tired of this bull. Let's get you because you know you're lyrically able to like shut this dude down.
Right.
Like you're lyrically able to withstand. Now on all honesty, that's respect to Drake. That yo, we got to call somebody like this, like who's a lyrical genius, to step at Drake. That show a lot about the bull, but it's like yo, like when I think about culture, bro, I'm talking about everything. You know, basketball is a part of rap culture. You got football Negroes that's a part of the culture. It's a lot of things that's part of the culture. Then when you break down, when I start doing my history, just doing my research, because I want to be, like I said, I'm talking to some rap extraordinaires. I want to make sure I'm coming correct. Bro, it's a lot of not like mess up stuff Drake did, like coming at niggas girls, like on all facets, like doing little cool little joints. That's crazy. So it's like, yo, you really got problems with everybody, bro.
And that's the thing where it's like when you put this into an outside of music scenario and put it into real life, if it's me, I'll put me as the example, right? And everybody you ever meet that know me got a problem with something that I did to them.
Mm-hmm.
That makes me the problem.
Yep.
Right? So people are trying to defend Drake, but it's like, bro, if you got, they talk, it's a 20v1. Bro, if you got 20 people and all different, bro, on push-ups, was it push-ups or no, it might be Family Matters. He dissed Ja Morant. I didn't even know him and Ja Morant had a problem.
That was push-ups. That was
That's
push-ups.
crazy.
That was push-ups.
He said, shout out to the hooper that be busting out the gritty. Like, that, he dissing Ja Morant. Bro, I didn't know him and Ja Morant even had a problem. You dissing Pharrell. And Joe had made a good point about this, bro. You talking 30 years of hip-hop. 30 years of everybody loving this man. He in rooms with companies that black people never been able to been in, right? But you got a problem with Pharrell, bro? Like, Pharrell beef is crazy. Like, it's just the people that he beefing with. It's in all different facets of life. You know what I mean? You dissing people that's just all over. Women, men, sport athletes, rappers. It's just crazy. Like, it's something wrong with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I think that's what the greatness about what Kendrick was doing is exposing these things that you're doing, bro. Like, this ain't cool. Like, no matter how cool you think you are, how higher up, how untouchable you think you are, and I think this is why they got Kendrick, because he went through it with, who was his first beef? I would say Meek, right? Meek would be Common. Common would be his first beef.
Wait, he beefed with Common?
Yeah. It was something
over Serena.
Over
Serena. But this is my thing. So he beefed with Common, right? Common's an excellent rapper, right? But Common don't got that star power. Cool. Right. Boom. Get him out the way. Meek's not good as a rapper, right? He was kind of a star, but still not Drake level. Boom. Get him out the way, right? Pusha comes up. Also, excellent rapper. Research, did good with you, was strategy driven, kind of like what you do. So he had two things. He had the good rapping and he was strategic, right? Beat Drake at his game and ultimately won the battle, but just not enough to blemish you because he's not big enough. Right. Now you get to the big. Then he had a little thing with Joe Budden, never responded to Joe Budden, right? Then you get to Kendrick, right? Now it's like we put all the powers that all these people got. He can rap good, he got star power, and he's strategic. And he got enough, he's big enough to blemish you. Right. So they calling Drake Thanos. I think Kendrick is Thanos. He took all the stones from everybody else and put it in his ring. And now I'm about to cook you the way I've been wanting to cook you. And we've been had problems. So that's why Kendrick was the ultimate opponent for Drake. You know what I mean? Because he can stand with him. And it can mean something. Because him losing to, because like somebody made this point. I think I put it on my story. When you take Common, Joe Budden, Pusha T, Drake has never won against a lyricist. Ever. Meek was his only win, clear win. You know what I'm saying? He never.
That's only because Meek didn't respond right away.
Well, no, Meek just can't rap as good as Drake.
That's only because somebody rolled back to back. That's a different story.
Yeah, shout out to Daylight. But anyway, so Meek just didn't rap good enough, right? Okay. But you know, Kendrick was the ultimate tool, man, and he did exactly what he was supposed to do.
He definitely did. I think he come back with another one too. I don't think he done.
No, they saying the labels got involved, and that's a done deal.
Yeah, it might be overkill at this point.
Because Drake is a cash cow, and Kendrick stepping all over that.
No, I mean it's not just on Drake behalf. It's on Kendrick behalf because these accusations getting put out on both sides. One you talking about was a predator, the other one beat on his wife, don't take care of his kids. So both of it's like, hold on. It's like, all right, hold on.
You're messing up the money for
y'all. All right, hold on, because now like y'all gonna lose. We gonna lose customers now. Like we gonna lose consumers. Like y'all both doing some out of pocket. Yeah, y'all. It's a rap. We don't know how much, which one is true or not. But accusations get you crucified. So it's just like, all right, yo, you chill, and y'all figure it out.
You think they had a conversation on the back end?
No.
So these niggas really just don't like each other.
I don't think it's a dislike.
I think they did before.
So I think Kendrick really don't like that nigga, bro. And I think Kendrick been saying he don't like him for a long time, bro. Because Drake is just a corny nigga, bro. Look, females choose up all the time. I know females choose up all the time. But when you constantly shooting at your homie shorties, bro, you can't be trusted on that type of time.
That's crazy.
Lil Wayne really stamped you and made you who you was. And you shot at his shorty when you was locked up. And this ain't something I heard from Kendrick.
Didn't he say one of my shorties while I was booked?
He gotta say that.
Well, I don't
care though.
But Wayne never really had like a real public relationship besides his Toya.
Everybody else was like, he had Nunu.
No, that wasn't public.
Listen,
that wasn't public.
Superman wasn't public.
Oh Lord Jesus!
Listen, bro, if I put a baby in anybody, don't touch her, bro.
I don't think he touched his baby mom. I think he just touched a little shorty that he probably had.
But it don't, bro. It don't even matter. The point is, it's just the morality of it, bro. When do your morals start to kick in?
Right.
Like when do your morals kick in, bro? I don't care if you not wifing something. If you touch something, bro, I don't want it. And if you book, that's even crazier. So you can't. It's no retaliation even available. You know what I'm saying from you? Like, and I'm hoping you don't find out, obviously. But that's crazy. If you my man, you the reason why I'm as popular as I am for the most part. Like, bro, you can't do that. That's disgusting. That's super nasty.
Is that a reason why Wayne probably ain't hopping the beef yet?
I think Wayne ain't hopping the beef because actually everything that people saying about him, Wayne saw. Like, it's some things that you can't justify. Like, everybody in here is black, right? Mm-hmm. I don't care what we acting or what we doing or what we getting paid to do. Name a good reason why any of us will put on blackface. So when Rick Ross is calling him white boy, it's because you identify as first of all, you a code switcher. The only time you a nigga is when you making a record. But when you doing an interview or whatever, you sound like a white guy. And even your justification of putting on blackface was like, I was acting. Like, nigga, Denzel is one of the greatest actors to ever grace the planet. He's not putting on blackface. That's literally a mockery of black people. And if you're doing that, you don't identify with being black. Right. So I think Wayne's silence is like, I tried to tell you this was coming. They said Wayne was like, yo, don't rap about being gangster. Don't sing and talk about love.
So they saying Wayne talked to him before this?
I asked the question like, is that the reason why Wayne probably like, I'm gonna let him handle it on his own?
But why would Wayne get in? Like, he cool with Kendrick. Why would he get in?
That was his artist at one point. They still cool. They just did a concert. They just did a concerts together just now.
I thought he was still on the Young Money.
No, he ain't on the Young Money no more.
No, he got his own thing going. They both got their own things going now. But I think the thing with Wayne is, I think no matter what, they lines will cross, right? Drake was doing records with SZA and everybody over there at TDE and all that kind of stuff, and that's still Kendrick family, even though he's not TDE no more. That's still his family over there, right? And I've never known Kendrick and Wayne to do a song, but you know what I'm saying? Like, they gonna cross paths. Like, you know what I mean? They companies just cross paths, artists cross paths. So it's like, I'm not jumping in this when you're supposed to be the greatest in the world. You can handle this. That's like Jay-Z jumping into a Hove beef. I mean, into a Kanye beef or something. Right. Like, I'm not about to come save you from everything. Like, that's not my job here. Right. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you starting everything. Right. And I don't think Wayne's morals equal up with Drake's morals. Right. So it's like, if my man's out here acting wild, I'm not about to jump on his case because that's my man's. Like, no, if you foul, you foul. Right. I don't care who you are.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what Wayne on. Like, bro, you doing some wild shit, and you've done it to me. So I'm gonna look even crazier if I jump out and defend you when you did the slime ball stuff to me.
So what I'm hearing also is like, yo, Drake just got this weird feeling towards everybody because he know niggas talking about him behind his back. Like, yo, bro, like we seen how you came up, like you was a cornball. So it's like now he got this popularity, like he's supposed to be the top guy. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna show y'all niggas how y'all was talking about me, how y'all was doing me, how y'all was disrespecting me, how y'all was talking behind my back saying I'm corny and all this other stuff. I'm gonna show y'all niggas. So I'm gonna come at all y'all chicks. I'm gonna bag all y'all chicks. I'm gonna do what I gotta do to show. And they saying that's how he moving. Because niggas was coming at him when he was coming up, saying how corny he was. Like, nigga came from Degrassi, bro.
That don't make you no less corny.
Exactly.
I mean, if you're a good kid, you're a good kid. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta change nothing up. Just because we calling you a good kid don't mean you gotta go out and do bad kid shit. That's just who you are. You know what I'm saying? So if they calling you out on something, they calling you out on something. Now, could it be justified? Don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all human at the end of the day. Like, you can't judge somebody for who they are. But that don't mean just come in and just do all this nut shit. You know what I'm saying? It don't make sense. You know what I mean? Like I said, and I told Mav this other day, we was on live. I'm like, I'm just asking a question. I'm not in OVO camp. None of us in the OVO camp or Kendrick camp. We don't know.
Other vaginal option.
Yeah. OV ho. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? So, and I don't think this is going to be. I don't think this is a Drake career killer. I just think that it just probably opened up some other viewers' eyes, some listener ears.
It definitely it boosted up Kendrick for sure.
I mean, it didn't boost up Kendrick. It just made Kendrick rap consistently more.
Bro, it boosted Kendrick, bro.
It ain't boost Kendrick. He don't need a boost.
This
This just gave him.
What I'm saying boosted why he got Drake fans. You're not gonna tell me that he ain't take some of Drake fans, bro.
I wouldn't say he did.
He got more Grammys than Drake.
I wouldn't say he
I
did.
understand that, but what I'm saying, bro, lyrically, bro,
I think what Harry's saying, like his sales for Mr. Morale went up crazy.
Like
they said his sales went up and whatchamacallit sales went down.
Chip, he didn't rap in how long? Like now it's like,
But that's
he
just who
had
he
an
is,
album.
though.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is Drake just had a crazy tour, bringing celebrities walking through the crowd, doing all that, like top. It's been Drake. Right. So now you got Kendrick, you got Negroes calling Kendrick this. Yo, I need you. Like first of all, you're just your status just elevated. You got the rap culture asking you to take this nigga down, bro.
I see what he's saying. Like
I see what you're saying.
This is the thing. Like to say his status elevated, like he was always that person. But I get it because this is the thing, right? You got your Kendrick fans, you got your Drake fans, then you got your people that's on the fence. Like correct. I don't have anybody that was on the fence. They on this side. No longer
on the fence. Shit,
they
listen,
on this side,
bro. I had yet to see anybody come to Drake defense. All I've been hearing from whatever podcaster, whatever rap industry, whatever it is, talk about how Kendrick is murdering this nigga and what Drake downfall he's been doing. That's all I've been hearing. Like that's all I've been hearing from everybody. So it's like, and for everybody to say the same thing as we had the culture had to call this nigga to take this nigga down. That's what? Me personally, I'm gonna feel like the man. Like y'all needed me. I'm big dog, and I'm about to show. Then to do it, like to be big dog and do. It's like niggas talking crazy about bowling. I'm calling you, and you actually do what I need you to do. How you gonna feel? Let's be real. How you gonna feel walking in that joint?
So this is my thing, and this is what I'm saying. And people who don't know me in this scenario that you're using, people that don't know me, they'll be surprised. Like, dang, like I like this guy, whatever. But to me, bro, any bowling alley I walk into, I feel like I'm the man. Right?
I get that, but now go back to my point. You just said niggas that don't know you, right? Niggas that going back to D's point, people that was on the fence. You go in there and smoke niggas. Do you now not have fans?
Maybe, or I got a bunch of angry niggas.
Ain't no maybe. I got that nigga nice.
Oh, they go.
That nigga nice. But I'm not gonna vote against him. I'm not gonna bet against him. I like him. If I know if I'm a dude on the fence or if I'm on the other side and I see you, when I see him be involved in anything else, no, I'm cool because I know you. I got respect. Yeah, I'm cool. No, I'm dope.
I'm gonna tell you something that Floyd said too, right? And this gonna apply to Drake, no matter what's gonna happen moving forward his career. People gonna pay, people gonna view to see that man lose. He been on top since what, 2012?
It's been that long?
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
Been a long time, right? So like Floyd said, he said people didn't like him because I was winning so much. They was paying to watch me lose. They wanted to see who was gonna come up and beat me. Yeah. Right? He had a fight back in 2014 against this dude named Madonna. That's the first person he fought back to back that same year.
He's unorthodox.
Right? And people thought that Floyd lost. And he said, you know what? Since y'all thought I lost, I'm gonna fight him again, and I'm gonna go on a run before I retire. Right? So it could be like that. Or not saying this too, but I said this to Mav the other day. Drake could have that Ja Rule effect right now. And I'm not saying Drake career is going to completely end, rap career is completely end, but it could be when Ja was getting all the number ones at that time during that like 99 to like 2002 or whatever before 50 came right back out. He had a run. He was the bull. He was the guy.
Right.
Something new came about. 50 came out and then ended it. Plus the other things they had going on behind the scenes.
They really had
federal indictments and stuff like that.
That was
right?
real beef.
Right. So it's just like you can only be on top for so long. You know what I mean? Then at the same time, other people go want to see other people shine. So it's going to be like that. But I don't think it's going to be career ending. It's not going to be career ending.
So are we saying Kendrick on top now? He's the top dog?
Kendrick the type to do this, drop his album, and still fall back for 2 years, and it's just going to be like, oh, all right. He ain't going to lose his status, but it's just going to be like, damn, but he showed us that he can
so
really...
So, I mean, he's now on... No, and... I mean, don't clown me. I mean, like I said, I'm not the rap guy, right? He's now on Jay-Z type tone. I can just come in and show up now. Now, what I just did is history, like historical. What I just did. So now I can just come in, show face, do what I got to do, and leave, just like Hov do. I come in, do what I got to do, and I'm out.
But Hov is 50 with like, you know, like
Brazilian
Hov is like.
I'm just saying, but if Jay-Z would drop out right now, you know everybody buying that joint. Am I lying?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm saying is are we saying now Kendrick is now on that status?
But Hov never did what Kendrick did though. Like Hov was releasing albums. Like Hov didn't disappear when Hov started. He was going. Even if he did the La Familia album, he still was going. Kendrick is this generation's Nas.
But with a better
always
discography.
Respected, put out good music. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Put out great music, put out great albums. Like, but it's so far separated. He might drop an album in 2024, might not drop again until 2027.
Right, so who on top now then?
I mean, if we talking about lyrically, it gotta be Kendrick.
Yeah.
But as far as like I'm gonna be honest with you with this Drake thing, man. This hurt him. This hurt him because some people are not going to want to hear him. Like, prime example, right? You just was on the song and the lyrics was up here where you was talking about the only shooter that you got. And this is another thing, right? This is a complete sidebar, right? How did Kendrick name get implemented in your crib getting shot up, right? Because anytime the police come to your crib, it's like, do you know anybody that would want to harm you or whatever? That's just my personal belief, right? Mm-hmm. Because you're like, they're not following the beef. Mm-hmm. How did his name get implemented when your crib got shot in Toronto? But this is the crazy thing, right? A couple weeks ago, the Weeknd's manager crib got shot up, right? Mm-hmm. So this seemed like y'all at war. But you just was saying how he ain't have no shooters and all of this. And it's like, yo, you're getting to the point where nobody's going to want to hear anything you say. And that's what's going to hurt his career. When he start acting tough and niggas like, yo, we don't want to hear you rap tough. He going to have to do some reevaluating. But it means too much to him to have this stat on his jacket that is not really a stat, bro. Like, it means too much to him, bro. He cannot let it go. He wants to be tough.
That's what academics the other day was like, who this dude in the red bandana? Who he talking to? So they looked him up. They're like, oh, he the leader of the Hell's Kitchen. And they said, well, yeah, Drake John.
And did you,
Hell's Angels.
Did you hear what they said?
What?
They super racist. They like, yo, you not good with us. Like, they came out and said that, like, yo, you're not good with us. Like, but that's what Drake does. Don't make it rain on you like Virginia Williams and all this dumb, like, oh, he did something with Virginia Williams. And they start looking stuff up. But he literally says that stuff because he knows what his fans are going to do.
Yo, what's up, everybody? I know you guys enjoying the podcast right now. But before we go back into it, what I need you guys to do right now is subscribe and share this podcast. You see that button right there? Click that button right now. Click that subscribe button. Then next to it, click that bell. we need you to subscribe, man. Listen, this podcast gonna be like no other. I promise you that. Authentic podcast, man. Authentic Basement Podcast. Don't want to miss it. Appreciate y'all looking. Let's get back into it.
Yeah.
But Wayne never really had like a real public relationship besides his Toya. Everybody else was like,
he had Nunu.
I put a
no, that wasn't public.
Listen,
that wasn't public.
Superman wasn't public.
Oh Lord Jesus!
Listen, bro. If I put a baby, public, bro, if I put a baby in anybody, don't touch her. Bro.
I don't think he touched his baby mom. I think he just touched a little shorty that he probably had.
But it don't, bro. It don't even matter. The point is, you know, it's just the morality of it, bro. When do your morals start to kick in? Right. Like when do your morals kick in, bro? I don't care if you not wifing something. If you touch something, bro, I don't want it. And if you book, that's even crazier. So you can't. It's no retaliation even available. You know what I'm saying from you. Like, and I'm hoping you don't find out, obviously. But that's crazy. If you my man, you the reason why I'm as popular as I am for the most part. Like, bro, you can't do that. That's disgusting. That's super nasty.
Is that a reason why Wayne probably ain't hopping the beef yet?
I think Wayne ain't hopping the beef because actually everything that people saying about him, Wayne saw. Like, it's some things that you can't justify. Like, everybody in here is black, right? Mm-hmm. I don't care what we acting or what we doing or what we getting paid to do. Name a good reason why any of us would put on blackface. So when Rick Ross is calling him white boy, it's because you identify as first of all, you a code switcher. The only time you a nigga is when you making a record. But when you doing an interview or whatever, you sound like a white guy. And even your justification of putting on blackface was like I was acting. Like, nigga, Denzel is one of the greatest actors to ever grace the planet. He's not putting on blackface. That's literally a mockery of black people. And if you're doing that, you don't identify with being black. Right. So I think Wayne's silence is like, I tried to tell you this was coming. They said Wayne was like, yo, don't rap about being gangster. Don't sing and talk about love.
So they saying Wayne talked to him before this?
The question, I asked the question like, is that the reason why Wayne probably like, you know, I'm gonna let him handle it on his own?
But why would Wayne get in? Like, he cool with Kendrick. Because why would he get in?
That was his artist at one point. They still cool. They just did a concert. They just did a concerts together just now.
I thought he was still on the Young Money.
No, he ain't on the Young Money no more.
No, he got his own thing going. They both got their own things going now. But I think the thing with Wayne is I think no matter what, they lines will cross, right? Drake was doing records with SZA and everybody over there at TDE and all that kind of stuff, and that's still Kendrick family, even though he's not TDE no more. That's still his family over there, right? And I've never known Kendrick and Wayne to do a song, but you know what I'm saying? Like, they gonna cross paths. Like, you know what I mean? They companies just cross paths, artists cross paths. So it's like, I'm not jumping in this when you're supposed to be the greatest in the world. You can handle this. That's like Jay-Z jumping into a Hove beef. I mean, into a Kanye beef or something. Like, I'm not about to come save you from everything. Like, that's not my job here. Right. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you starting everything. Right. And I don't think Wayne's morals equal up with Drake's morals. Right. So it's like, if my man's out here acting wild, I'm not about to jump on his case because that's my man's. Like, no, if you foul, you foul. Right. I don't care who you are. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what Wayne on, like, bro, you doing some wild shit. And you've done it to me. So I'm gonna look even crazier if I jump out and defend you when you did the slime ball stuff to me.
So what I'm hearing also is like, yo, Drake just got this weird feeling towards everybody because he know niggas talking about him behind his back. Like, yo, bro, like, we seen how you came up, like you was a cornball. So it's like now he got this popularity, like he's supposed to be the top guy. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna show y'all niggas how y'all was talking about me, how y'all was doing me, how y'all was disrespecting me, how y'all was talking behind my back saying I'm corny and all this other stuff. I'm gonna show y'all niggas. So I'm gonna come at all y'all chicks. I'm gonna bag all y'all chicks. I'm gonna do what I gotta do to show. And they saying that's how he moving because niggas was coming at him when he was coming up, saying how corny he was. Like, nigga came from Degrassi, bro.
That don't make you no less corny.
Exactly. I mean, if you're a good kid, you're a good kid. You know what I'm saying? You don't gotta change nothing up. Just because we calling you a good kid don't mean you gotta go out and do bad kid shit. That's just who you are. You know what I'm saying? So if they calling you out on something, they calling you out on something. Now, could it be justified? Don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all human at the end of the day. Like, you can't judge somebody for who they are. But that don't mean just come in and just do all this nut shit. You know what I'm saying? It don't make sense. You know what I mean? Like I said, and I told Mav this other day, we was on live. I'm like, you know, I'm just asking a question. I'm not in OVO camp. None of us in the OVO camp or Kendrick camp. We don't know.
Other vaginal option?
Yeah. OVO. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? So, and I don't think this is going to be, I don't think this is a Drake career killer. I just think that it just probably opened up some other viewers' eyes, some listener ears.
It definitely it boosted up Kendrick for sure.
I mean, it didn't boost up Kendrick. It just made Kendrick rap consistently more.
Bro, it boosted Kendrick, bro.
It ain't boost Kendrick. He don't need a boost.
I'm not saying boosted him,
Just gave him.
When I'm saying boosted, why he got Drake fans. You're not gonna tell me that he ain't take some of Drake fans, bro.
I wouldn't say he did.
He got more Grammys than Drake.
I wouldn't say he did.
I understand that, but what I'm saying, bro, lyrically, bro,
I think what Harry's saying, like his sales for Mr. Morale went up crazy.
Like
they said his sales went up and whatchamacallit sales went down.
Chip, he didn't rap in how long? Like now it's like,
but that's
he
just
just
who
had
he
an
is,
album.
though.
I understand that, but what I'm saying is Drake just had a crazy tour, bringing celebrities walking through the crowd, doing all that, like top. You know, it's been Drake. Right. So now you got Kendrick, you got Negroes calling Kendrick this. Yo, I need you. Like first of all, you're just your status just elevated. You got the rap culture asking you to take this nigga down, bro.
I see what he's saying. Like
I see what you're saying.
This is the thing. Like to say his status elevated, like he was always that person. But I get it because this is the thing, right? You got your Kendrick fans, you got your Drake fans, then you got your people that's on the fence. Like correct. I don't have anybody that was on the fence. They on this side. No longer on the fence.
Shit, listen, on this side, bro. I had yet to see anybody come to Drake defense. All I've been hearing from whatever podcast or whatever rap industry, whatever it is, talk about how Kendrick is murdering this nigga and how with Drake downfall he's been doing. That's all I've been hearing. Like that's all I've been hearing from everybody. So it's like, and for everybody to say the same thing as we had the culture had to call this nigga to take this nigga down. That's what? Me personally, I'm gonna feel like the man. Like y'all needed me. I'm big dog, and I'm about to show. Then to do it, like to be big dog and do. It's like niggas talking crazy about bowling. I'm calling you, and you actually do what I need you to do. How you gonna feel? Let's be real. How you gonna feel walking in that joint?
So this is my thing, and this is what I'm saying. And people who don't know me in this scenario that you're using, people that don't know me, they'll be surprised. Like, dang, like I like this guy, whatever. But to me, bro, any bowling alley I walk into, I feel like I'm the man. Right?
I get that, but now go back to my point. You just said niggas that don't know you, right? Niggas that going back to D's point, people that was on the fence. You go in there and smoke niggas. Do you now not have fans?
Maybe, or I got a bunch of angry niggas.
Ain't no maybe. I got that nigga nice.
Oh, they go. I mean,
that nigga nice. But I'm not gonna vote against him. I'm not gonna bet against him. I like him. If I know if I'm a dude on the fence or if I'm on the other side and I see you, when I see him be involved in anything else, no, I'm cool because I know you. I got respect. Yeah, I'm cool. No, I'm dope.
I'm gonna tell you something that Floyd said too, right? And this gonna apply to Drake no matter what's gonna happen moving forward his career. People gonna pay. People gonna view to see that man lose. He been on top since what, 2012?
It's been that long?
Yeah.
It's been a long time.
Been a long time, right? So like Floyd said, he said people didn't like him because I was winning so much. They was paying to watch me lose. They wanted to see who was gonna come up and beat me. Yeah. Right? He had a fight back in 2014 against this dude named Madonna. That's the first person he fought back to back that same year.
He's unorthodox.
Right? And people thought that Floyd lost. And he said, you know what? Since y'all thought I lost, I'm going to fight him again. And I'm going to go on a run before I retire. Right? So it could be like that. Or, not saying this too, but I said this to Mav the other day. Drake could have that Ja Rule effect right now. And I'm not saying Drake career is going to completely end, rap career is completely end, but it could be when Ja was getting all the number ones at that time, during that like 99 to like 2002 or whatever, before 50 came right back out. He had a run. He was the bull. He was the guy.
Right.
Something new came about. 50 came out and then ended it. Plus other things they had going on behind the scenes.
They really had
federal indictments and stuff like that.
That was
right?
Real beef.
Right. So it's just like you can only be on top for so long. You know what I mean? Then at the same time, other people go want to see other people shine. So it's going to be like that. But I don't think it's going to be career ending. It's not going to be career ending.
So are we saying Kendrick on top now? He's the top dog?
Kendrick the type to do this, drop his album, and still fall back for 2 years, and it's just going to be like, oh, all right. He ain't going to lose his status, but it's just going to be like, damn, but he showed us that he could really...
So, I mean, he's now on... No, and... I mean, don't clown me. I mean, like I said, I'm not the rap guy, right? he's now on Jay-Z type time. I can just come in and show up now. Now what I just did is history, like historical. What I just did. So now I can just come in, show face, do what I got to do, and leave, just like Hov do. I come in, do what I got to do, and I'm out.
But Hov is 50 with like, he not like
Brazilian
Hov is like.
I'm just saying. But if Jay-Z would drop out right now, you know everybody buying that joint. Am I lying?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I'm saying is are we saying now Kendrick is now on that status?
Kendrick,
but Hov never
on
did what
status.
Kendrick did though. Like Hov was releasing albums. Like Hov didn't disappear when Hov started. He was going. Even if he did the La Familia album, he still was going. Kendrick is this generation's Nas.
But with a better
Always
discography.
respected, put out good music. You know what I mean? Put out great music, put out great albums. Like, but it's so far separated. He might drop an album in 2024, might not drop again until 2027.
All right, so who on top now then?
I mean, if we talking about lyrically, it gotta be Kendrick.
Yeah.
But as far as like, I'm gonna be honest with you with this Drake thing, man. This hurt him. This hurt him because some people are not going to want to hear him. Like, prime example, right? You just was on the song and the lyrics was up here where you was talking about the only shooter that you got, and this is another thing, right? This is a complete sidebar, right? How did Kendrick name get implemented in your crib getting shot up, right? Because anytime the police come to your crib, it's like, do you know anybody that would want to harm you or whatever? That's just my personal belief, right? Because you're like, they're not following the beef. How did his name get implemented when your crib got shot in Toronto? But this is the crazy thing, right? A couple weeks ago, the Weeknd's manager crib got shot up, right? So this seemed like y'all at war. But you just was saying how he ain't have no shooters and all of this. And it's like, yo, you're getting to the point where nobody's going to want to hear anything you say. And that's what's going to hurt his career. When he start acting tough and niggas like, yo, we don't want to hear you rap tough. He going to have to do some reevaluating. But it means too much to him to have this stat on his jacket that is not really a stat, bro. Like, it means too much to him, bro. He cannot let it go. He wants to be tough.
That's what academics the other day was like, who this dude in the red bandana? Who he talking to? So they looked him up. They're like, oh, he the leader of the Hell's Kitchen. Or they said, oh yeah, Trick John.
And did you,
Hell's
bro,
Angels.
Did you hear what they said?
What?
They super racist. They like, yo, you not good with us. Like, they came out and said that, like, yo, you're not good with us. Like, but that's what Drake does. Don't make it rain on you like Virginia Williams and all this dumb, like, oh, he did something with Virginia Williams. And they start looking stuff up. But he literally says that stuff because he knows what his fans are going to do.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Like I said, music one. I mean, I'm not, into the whole, a lot of stuff that they were saying, like one calling a predator, one calling another one a woman beater, not taking care of your kids. If any of that stuff is true, I really don't, rock it with none of that information. So,
right.
I mean, like if Kendrick, you really not out here taking care of your kids and you beating on your girl that you proposed to in 2015, like, that's crazy. I mean, both sides is wrong, but and when it come to dissing, the gloves is off. I never heard of a diss where people like, hey, you're my friend, but you beat on your woman. It just don't, like, you can't be friendly in diss rap.
Yeah, that annoyed me though. A lot of people just like, oh, it's not disrespectful enough and all this other stuff. I'm like, bro, if I'm your friend and I say you are a pedophile, that is not friendly, bro. That's not friendly.
Right.
Like, what are we talking about here?
Right.
I'm talking about your parenting. I don't even talk about parenting with strangers. I don't tell people how to raise their kids. So if I'm giving you parental pointers, bro, I'm really not respecting you. Like, that's crazy to me that people like, oh no, well back then it was SMD as soon as the song came on. Like, yeah, but some people just don't use them terms. And sometimes I don't want you to do that to me. I just want to like really make you feel bad about yourself. That's way more disrespectful than telling you the SMD. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's just not, it don't equate the same. I'm like, man,
I ain't gonna lie.
niggas still in the 90s or something. I don't know what's going on.
Pac hit him up probably, that joint would have got him canceled today.
Oh, for sure. Like,
today's
for sure.
Hear that? Hit him up would have got him canceled. That's why check. I'm like, dog, kill me right now.
Come on, what we doing here with that? Like,
even with Cube and NWA, like when I was watching that joint the other day, straight out of Condon, he was like, Bull said, MC Ren was like, man, he got us. he got us. He said, what we gonna do?
Yeah, real rap. That's how you want them to feel though. Like, bro, like I'm cornered. Like, I think Drake had a whole plan, and the plan was torn to shreds when Kendrick just kept dropping and just kept having answers for everything he did. Like, I just think that plan went out. I think he came in there super cocky, and this nigga just didn't understand what was about to happen to him. And
he thought that Kendrick was gonna approach the beef like how he approaches albums, and that's what fucked him up.
Like an actual just song.
He thought that Kendrick probably was gonna have that feature with Future and Metro. Mm-hmm. Then Drake felt like he was gonna be able to respond with them two songs, and Kendrick was probably gonna come back. He probably thought Kendrick was probably gonna come back towards the end of the year or next year. No, I think what surprised was when he hit him, boom, boom, then boom, 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 boom. I think it was like, he probably was like, hold on,
man, they ain't even give me time, like,
you know what I'm saying? But he did the same thing to Meek.
Yeah.
You did Charged Up, then 4 days later, you thought that Meek was going to drop. He didn't drop, so you dropped back to back. And then Meek still ain't dropped well, he did drop, but that joint's trash. And then it just went from there. And he dropped, man, for real, he dissed Meek on 30 for 30.
I think only reason why Meek Jones was like trash because Meek took too long to like respond, bro. Y'all don't think his response was like nice?
I'm gonna be honest with you. I did like the response, but Drake was just at a status that it was like, hear the reference track. And I said this before, right? If you go to work at a certain time and your wife go to work 3 hours after you and you leave your briefcase home and you go back home and she's getting treated by the mailman, you gonna think that happened one time? Nigga, you leave 3 hours before her every day. This could happen all the time. So I broke this down, right? We find one reference track out of a 10-year career and it could ruin your career. But somehow we heard 3 or 4 on one album. Mm-hmm. And it's like, yeah, but it was just those 3 though. Like, y'all believe that? Y'all believe that, bro? And even with the reference tracks, niggas was like, so. And then he would say things like, Drake talked to people that's not that smart. Mm-hmm. I say that. So he says things like, yeah, because Pharrell and Dr. Dre and Diddy and Kanye, these are all producers, bro. Mm-hmm. You got to say, for how you talk, you got to say Jay-Z, Nas, mm-hmm. DMX, mm-hmm. Pac, Biggie, but you not saying
like, I don't like that nigga. I don't like the way he look. I don't like the way he talk. I don't like the way he walk. DMX did not like him at all, bro.
He didn't like him, but they had a conversation and they was I wouldn't say they was art, but it was a respect from there.
Niggas really just don't like Bull, bro.
He a corny nigga,
but
bro.
It's gonna be people in any profession that you're not gonna like. You know what I'm saying?
But everybody though, Jay.
The thing is, you run into these kind of people all the time, bro.
That's a fact.
I think just because, as far as I know, y'all, everybody just so understanding of themselves. Mm-hmm. They not worried about what this next nigga is doing, how corny he is, bro. I run into cornballs all the time. I don't even acknowledge it, bro. Like, I don't acknowledge it. Like, I've had dudes call chick, man, you mess with Mav, you can't mess with me. Like, bro, I don't even know who you are.
Wow.
Like, these are the kind of things that go on, though. Like, you know what I mean? These are the kind of things that he's doing. He's backbiting niggas that he think he cool with, you know what I mean? Or say he cool with, or portray to be cool with, and then doing weird stuff around him. Like, this stuff happens all the time, bro. These aren't rare occurrences. Yeah. It's just that these things don't get to people like me. Like, they don't faze me. You know what I'm saying? So I think I just be around guys who just think and react like me. Like, where it's like, okay, cool. Like, do your thing. Mm-hmm. I ain't never said nothing to a dude that said something about me to a girl that came back to me. I'm never acknowledging you, bro.
You can't, bro. You can't.
I'm never acknowledging you. So it's like, you know what I mean? So you see this stuff. It's just crazy that it just happens to be the biggest artist in the world. That's what makes it look different. But for niggas that's cool and understand that they've been cool their whole life or whatever, they understand that this is normal. Like, he's still corny. I don't care how much money you got, you're corny. And that's the point that Meek was trying to make. Right. But Meek wasn't the right person to make that. Right. Make that gesture. He can't say that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because he gets cornier as more money he makes too. Right. So he can't say that.
Right.
You know what I mean? But Kendrick kind of been the same person this whole time. Where it's like, bro, I stay in my shell. Like, that's why he said only you like being famous. Yachty can't give you no swag either. I don't give a fuck about who you hang with. Like that. Like, I hate the way that you walk, the way that you talk. I hate the way that you dress. Like I hate the way that you. Yo, he was just going crazy. Like I hate the way you say nigga. That's just me, I guess. Some shit just cringeworthy. It ain't even got to be deep, I guess. Like, you got to understand how he is killing this man. Where it's like, bro, these are real things. Like, this ain't me just rapping, trying to make it sound good. This is how I really feel about you. While Drake want to make jokes on the record, like, bro, I'm telling you my true feelings.
Like,
and that's why,
like you, bro.
And that's why he doubled down and say, this ain't just, notice I said we, because this ain't just me. I'm with the culture feeling. Like, this is what everybody is thinking about you. Like, you are corny.
But see, then he kind of threw me off with the white Melly bar.
But you know why though? That nigga killed his best friend.
But you hear what? Listen to the lead up
before.
to it.
But
listen to the lead up to it.
There's 3 ghosts left. I see 2 of them hugging and kissing on stage. I pray. Then he said, in the next 4 bars, I explain that phrase, whatever case may be. But at the end, he's like, "I pray they my real friends. If not, I'm YNW Melly."
You talking about him and Cole?
But this the thing. But this the thing. I can be your real friend, right? But in that first record, I also said like this a friendly fade. You know what I'm saying? And then on the next record, I told you like this is supposed to be a friendly exhibition, right? I'm telling you, don't go to these extents because we can be cool after this. You were one of my friends. I mean, I do pray you my real friend. Cause this just bar spar. It's like me and Kof going at it, right? That's just a bar spar. We're not gonna get personal talking about families and kids. That's not what we would do, right? So once you take it there, that bar is null and void. Now I don't care about that bar no more. Because now you done said my family. That's why in that next record, we was good until you said something about my family. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, when Drake said it, he was like, it was all good until you put the kids in it.
No, Drake said that too. Like, we could have left the kids out of this. Yeah. Don't say blame it on me. But Kendrick said it in his joint and Meet the Grams or whatever was like, we was good until you said something about my family.
He really literally rapped to his son.
His son, his mom, his dad, and his daughter.
No, that's crazy.
Because Drake didn't say nothing on push-ups though.
He did.
Not about his kid.
But you brought up his wife, bro. You brought up the family.
Yeah,
like
that's the family.
Doing that.
Yeah.
My wife is my family.
Doing that.
Sure.
And even if you listen to, he said, still love when you see success. Everything with me is blessed. Keep making me dance, waving my hands, and it won't be no threat. Mm-hmm. So he basically giving you the format. Stop this tough talk, nigga.
Just keep
and
making
go
dance
back
music. Because it's good.
But I mean, at this point, Drake is really a pop artist. Like he ain't who you would put in the same conversation as like a Hove or a Beans or any guy that was in the streets first, then started rapping. Mm-hmm. You wouldn't put Drake in that conversation. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he really is a pop artist.
So how the heck he become number 1 then?
Because he's a pop artist.
You know how he came number 1? How he became number 1? Standing next to them niggas. I'm be honest with you. Because in 2012, or whatever year that was, Take Care came out, niggas was still clowning him. Like, I remember Charlemagne talking about the, what's that song? You know that they ain't even got it like that. Like, when he was talking about, like, being tough on that, but he was, like, singing about it. Like, Charlemagne was killing him for that. Like, there's nothing tough in Canada. Like, he was getting killed for that. But this is the thing, right? And I'm going to tell you how I really feel, right? Drake made good music, right? Mm-hmm. But when he stood next to Future and 21 and Lil Baby and all of them, they gave him like it's like
a sense of toughness.
Yeah, it gave him a sense. All right, I could talk like this because I'm on an album with y'all niggas, right? But that made the culture embrace him.
Okay.
Because you can be good, but this is rap. Like, so if Eminem is good as he is, right? Mm-hmm. If the culture don't embrace him, that's something he longs for, bro.
Right.
He wants that. And once Drake got that, he started talking goofy, bro.
Yeah.
But you also heard him say, he said, just know that I don't make music for niggas who don't get. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like he says certain things in music that you be like, all right, well, yeah. And then 10 years later, then you be like, damn, this nigga just said some gangster shit. Like, I can't believe it though.
But you
I can't
hear
believe
something crazy about that? You don't make music for niggas that don't get. Niggas that shoot at their homie chicks are niggas that don't get.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
Like, I don't, bro. Come on, bro. Yeah. And like, to something that he said earlier, right? When he said he'll never approach a nigga, this is how I treat it, right? I don't ever want to put you, like, if you are like, the information always gonna come back to the cool nigga.
For sure.
I don't care who it is. I know so much stuff just being cool with females. Mm-hmm. Information always gonna come back to the cool nigga, right? And I'm never gonna put you in a situation because if I make it known, if I say something to you that you know you said to her, and now approach you about it. Now that put her in a bad situation, and anything else that she wanted to bring to me, she can't bring to me. So I'm on the same type of time. Like, I can know how completely corny you are, but as long as I'm not putting my life in your hands or anything where I need to trust you, I don't really care.
Right.
All right, so question to both of y'all. If it come out, Kendrick is like, doing some of the things that Drake is accusing him of, where does that put Kendrick's career?
It would be damaging. It would definitely be damaging.
Wait, you said if come out that Kendrick is doing what Drake accused him of?
Yeah, like beating on his wife, not being in the kids, like being a bad dad.
Of course, that's
how
right.
damaging. But would that really kill his career? Will it not avoid this battle?
Bro, yeah, think about it. Think about this. Chris Brown's still trying to recover from Rihanna. You still can't. Chris Brown put out so many hits. My man haven't won a Grammy since.
That's different though.
No, but
that's different,
Dave.
Because it's a label that literally has him blackballed.
But Dave, it's all stemming from that situation. Like he will tell you that he's still trying to recoup. He would never recoup from that situation, bro. Especially how Rihanna is now, it elevated her career, bro. She's a billionaire because of that. We can say whatever it is, her songs ain't changed, been that crazy, ain't nothing changed. That situation elevated her career, and that damaged his career. If it come out that this nigga's really beating her, for sure, facts.
I say this the only thing though, right? It's like where there's smoke, there's fire. So when he called Drake a pedophile, there are internet things that have been circulating forever. It's a paper trail. It's no paper trail. And this is the thing, right? The same dude that said he beat his girl is saying things from an album where Kendrick basically said, my mom thought that somebody was touching on me, but that's because she got touched. I told her no, and she never believed me, right? So Kendrick never said he got, and it's like, oh, that's the album when you said you got touched. Like, no, nigga. He said he didn't. Or in that same song, he said, by the time you hear this, Whitney's gone. She did all she could. So it's like, oh, you and Whitney broke up. Like, nigga, he said that on the album, bro.
So you niggas ain't listening like that, bro.
Yeah.
And that's why Kendrick's hard to digest for a lot of people, though. Because they're not trying to listen and dissect things. That's why a lot of people take these discs and they hear Drake, they hear push-ups and they hear everything they need to hear the first, maybe second listen, right? Kendrick, you hear that joint 7, 8, 9 times, you still dissecting things. Like, you know what I'm saying? You still being like, dang, he meant that? That's crazy. I didn't even know that happened. Whatever the case may be. And that's just a level of rapping. And that's why when I was having these conversations on my live or whatever the case may be, just telling dudes, like, it's a lot of rappers that I know throughout the city and outside of the city or whatever, and they just want to have these conversations. And they just want to jump on this Drake wagon. It's just like, well, a lot of people that was on Drake's side was niggas that don't rap or don't rap really well.
Right.
I'm telling you this. I said this to their face. So this ain't nothing. Ain't nothing new. Right. And the dudes that's high level lyricists that I respect throughout the city and stuff like that, and then that respect me as well, and respect my pen. All of us was like, yo, Kendrick is demolishing him, bro. This is crazy because we understand how hard it is to focus and write. Like, and even Joe Budden said this, and I was like, dang, like when you listen to Drake Jones, it's hard for him to stay on topic. That's why he got to diss everybody in every song. It's hard for him to just stick to Kendrick. He want to diss everybody. It's hard to write a 6-minute record about one person, bro. And for Kendrick to do that multiple times, that's insane. Right. Like, I'm only talking to you and I'm only talking about you. I'm not trying to put my lifestyle in the middle of it. I'm not talking about my house. I'm talking directly to you for 6 minutes. I'm going to say everything I got to say about you. Beats. Exactly. I done gave you all types of flavors. I done came out with a club song, a therapeutic song, a freaking regular rap disc. I done came out with it all, bro. Right. Like, what else do you want from me? Right. Like, he really beat him in every aspect. It's not a box that Kendrick did not check.
Right. That's true.
The only thing Kendrick didn't do, which is great, is if you look at it, Drake was running all types of media. He was playing the Instagram game, responding to Kendrick on his stories and stuff like that. Bro, Kendrick got one post on his Instagram, and that was the 616 in LA joint, and it was a reel. He never put nothing in the stories. He did it all from YouTube and the streamers. He's never tweeted. He's never Instagrammed. He did nothing. Mm-hmm. He not commenting on other people's stuff. Like, he not playing the social media games. I'm gonna literally out rap you and outdo you.
Right. I'm gonna hit you where it hurt.
That's crazy, bro. To get 24 million views on your song in 24 hours and it's only on YouTube. You didn't promote it on your Instagram or nothing. It's literally getting passed around word of mouth. The greatest promotion ever. That's insane.
Niggas waiting.
Come on, bro. Stop it. Like these things you can't compare. And for people that never been in it, they don't really understand sometimes how hard that is. Mm-hmm. Like niggas drop a song, they posted 30 times on their story and still only get 30 views on the video. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Yep. This dude didn't post nothing. He never posted any of these disses in his story, bro. And them Jones went crazy. So it's things like that I respect. You know what I mean? Knowing artists and knowing how hard it is to be like that.
Pause that. Make sure y'all get ready to sign up.
Oh, look, my man just called me too. That's what was calling me.
That's crazy.
My man literally was FaceTiming me. He like, yo, I'll make sure I ain't miss that joint. Like, no, we need to shoot the podcast. BBL. Juicy, your son calling you.
Go ahead.
Yeah, we paused now. I knew that little ass stool wasn't gonna do it for you. That boy said, I'd rather stand up than sit on this joint.
Hold up. No, let me
going. Number one. I'm number one. I'm number one. Nigga, no, you ain't fan. It's one on my joint. That joint jumped to 8. God. Oh, my man.
We still recording, right? Good. Yeah. So I got a question for you. Mm-hmm. Give me your top 5 rap battles. Not songs. I'm talking
back forths. Like who's competing against each other?
Yeah, top 5 rap battles.
I think we should go oldest to youngest. I think you're gonna have some. I think
gonna talk Cool Dre,
Jesus versus Allah. Yo.
Swaggy is older than the nigga y'all ever met. I just want to put that out there.
We're not gonna ever debate that.
Put that out there.
That's a debate we'll never have on this podcast.
Big facts.
Hold on, as we speak on fashion and Jonesy, right? I'm on Instagram and I'm posting a reel, right? And I'm posting one of the reels. My man hit me like, yo, that's my cousin. I said, who? He said, Jonesy, that's my cousin. I said, you know what? Y'all two dressing ass niggas. I could see that. Sounds After 10, that's his Instagram name. 10, he do music.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, y'all gotta get me up there. I said, no, we gonna get you up here for sure. Yeah. Yeah. I was like, I'm gonna shout you out, man. Shout out to my boy 10, man. He be doing some good music. And he got a good musical ear. So hopefully we gotta.
I met him, D.
You know what I mean? Hopefully we get him up here.
Probably not. That's how it was. But yeah, top 5 battles in no order. I don't want to disrespect nobody. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna say Jay and Nas. I'm gonna say 50 and Ja Rule. Even though that was like super one-sided, but I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm gonna say Cube and NWA. I'm gonna say Big and Tupac, even though Big was dissing Tupac when Tupac was dead. But Long Kiss Goodnight is crazy. And I'm going to say Drake and Kendrick. That gotta be top 5.
Okay. I don't know who the second oldest is.
You, nigga.
What is it? 33.
The one with the 3 kids in the back.
Daycare.
He got a whole section.
Right. VIP section.
How he outnumber us? Like
VIP section.
My top 5, no order. Beans and Kiss.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm.
Big and Pac. Cube MWA. Damn. I don't want to put 50 and Ja in there because I feel like it was too much behind the scenes with the 50 and Ja joint that didn't really give Ja a real fair chance. So I'm not even gonna put that in there, but I'm gonna definitely go. I'm gonna go Drake and Kendrick. And I got one more. I hate to do this, but that joint was. I gotta go Gucci and Jeezy.
Oh my god!
I gotta go Gucci and Jeezy, but only because it was so funny to me. Like, it was so funny to me. It was a funny beat to me. Like, but Jeezy, Jeezy one of my favorite artists. So I'll give him the nod.
So y'all gonna laugh at mine, cause I'm like I said, I'm new into the rap world. You know what I'm saying?
Eminem versus MK.
No, y'all gonna laugh, but I like the Cassidy and Meek joint.
That joint's trash.
Not with Cash. Not on Cash part.
Meek killed that boy.
What?
You tripping?
What?
twice.
Yo, Cash lyrically murdered me, bro. Like murdered him.
You can mute up, bro. You can mute up.
I'm lying.
You can just mute up though.
I'm just saying. That was entertaining to me.
All right, let's hear the next one.
It was entertaining to me, so I got them. I probably won't even have a top 5 because, like I said, I'm new in it. I would say the Kendrick and Drake because, like I said, this is the one I've been most interested in listening to all of it. What else? I haven't listened. I can't even say that because I haven't really listened to it.
Who you was going to say?
I was going to go back and listen to all the Nas and Jay-Z Jones because obviously I knew it was epic. I haven't listened to it, so you know what I mean. So I don't have a top 5. Be honest with you, I don't have a top 5.
You just gotta go back and listen.
That's what I'm saying. I want to go back and do my studies, listen to all they joints. You know what I'm saying? And only time I got a really whiff of Gucci and Jeezy Jones when they did the verses.
No,
them songs was crazy though. I'm like, dang, like niggas really killed they mans. Like,
no, I mean that was a good diss joint on Gucci, but Jeezy had a bunch of joints, especially starting from T-On 101.
That's what I'm saying. I don't think Jeezy did all of them. I think he only did the one on the verses. But that one he did on the verses was crazy.
Yeah, he ain't do gangster music on the verses.
Gucci Jones is disrespectful, bro. Say I'm smoking on your man, like that crazy, like that's crazy.
I had to think. Y'all said some of the good ones, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna miss some Jones that I really love, but I gotta really want. You know what? I gotta change one of mine because I gotta get the ones that gave me the most action. Oh, damn, this is tough. I ain't gonna lie. I can't. All these Jones gave me crazy action. So I'm going Drake Kendrick. I'm going Drake Push. I'm going Hove Nas. I'm going Beans Kiss, and I'm going Game versus G Unit. I'm going Game versus G Unit. And my honorable mention is Joe Budden versus Ransom. Because that's one of my favorite Jones, bro. Joe Budden and Ransom, they was responding every day. Every day was a response.
You like the Game in 50, Joe?
Bro, Game, he did 15 minutes of rapping, bro.
Game was definitely going
till this day, he just dissed Rick Ross like 2 days ago.
What's crazy, yo?
Yeah, bro. I like till this day, this is why though.
Bro.
Till this day, I still know 300 bars by heart. Like you turn 300 bars on, I can rap the whole 15 minutes, bro. Like that's how great that joint was. Like that, bro. This is somebody for 15 minutes is insane, and he cooked the whole time, bro. Game is arguably the best beef rapper of all time, bro. And I can say that with a stamp on it. It's not many people that can beef with Game and win.
But he's really
him and Joe had a good joint too.
He's really spitting facts. Like Game really be knocking these niggas chicks off, dog. Like really be having.
But that's my problem with him.
He having scoop on these chicks.
That's my problem with him. No, he pillow talk too much. That's my only thing with Game.
That's crazy.
Like Game is the most gangster corny nigga I ever met in my life. Like he really beat the hell out you, but he really be on some nuts.
First you was a blood. No, first you was a Crip. Now you a blood.
But he really be beating these. He really be.
Nigga was on Change Your Heart, bro.
With blonde hair.
Yeah, and his girls and he voted stay together, and his girls voted break up. That's the craziest part.
But no, he bombed.
Yeah, but that's when he was a stripper though, bro.
He bombed on Ross.
Look at all this stuff that come out.
What did he rap on Ross for though? Like,
I don't know, but he bombed on Ross.
I heard they been had issues though.
He bombed on.
But where the heck he been? Like
Game been out. Listen, one thing about Game is, bro, he not no top artist, but Game don't put out bad albums. Game makes amazing music, bro. So like, you know what I mean? Like it's hard to talk about him and go crazy, but he great, man. He been great for a long time. He one of them blackball niggas. After you diss Hove, you really ain't got no place in the industry no more.
He diss Hove?
He tried to start an all-out war. Hove didn't want to beg for a verse on every album. That should be crazy.
Yeah, crazy, bro. He bro.
He dissed literally everybody, bro. He dissed Memphis Bleak, the Young Guns. He went at it with so many people. Joe Budden.
I remember when Kiss
40 Glock.
Sorry, Miss Jackson, Joe. He killed 50.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that was a good joint too.
Yeah,
and it's 50 is up there for the best of all time with beef because 50 was the bull, bro. If I beef with you and then you work with the nigga I beef with, I'm beefing against you too. That's how him and Kiss and Rick Ross, that's how all them started because they did a song with Ja Rule and Fat Joe and all them. He started dissing all them niggas. I'm dissing everybody that ever do a song with Ja Rule. That is so gangster to me, dog. That's thorough shit. 50 is different. And all this stuff 50 be saying, he troll everybody. Nobody ever say nothing to 50. Everybody let 50 just post what he want and say what he want.
And they do not reply, bro.
They don't say
Like,
nothing.
this boy be especially with this stuff he doing with Diddy.
Yo.
But what Diddy gonna do? Like, 50, like, ain't nobody gonna mess with 50 is a real gangster.
If you diss 50 in a rap, it's not even gonna be like thorough, because like this nigga don't even rap no more. Like,
right.
Like you dissing him,
he gonna diss you in comedy. He just gonna post about you.
He gonna make a character on one of his shows and look just like you.
About you.
Right.
And kill you on the first episode.
He gonna write an old episode. Like, it's like
episode getting you killed 3 times.
Right. He dissing you different. Like it's.
But no, like what? But see what I always said about the 50 and Ja Joint was I felt like Irv put Ja in that position. Is because you knew 50 had an issue with who was hanging with y'all, and y'all still try to play tough. You know what I'm saying? They beef started off really as music because he dissed everybody in the industry. Started off as music. Something happened, with a mutual friend between them. Fight let out, but you can come back from a fight, but then you hanging with a nigga that got him shot 9 times, and you like really like, yeah, bro.
Yeah,
now it's not that I hate him now for the rest of my life. I hate all y'all for the rest of my life. Now it's beef with y'all for the rest of my life. Like,
right.
That's why 50 said, he said, yo, if they would have separated themselves from that, it probably wouldn't have been, I probably wouldn't have kept it going. But once y'all associating yourselves with that and y'all acting like y'all had something to do with that with me getting shot, yeah, it's over for y'all. Now it's forever beef.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's forever beef. Now I'm gonna throw you every chance you get. Like,
it's a bad joint, dog.
It was a bad joint because I felt like at that time for Ja, you had the ball. You know what I'm saying? You had the ball. Like, you was making a bunch of hits.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I didn't see why you had to stand next to that. Like, I don't know if you did it for cool points, but standing next to Supreme, knowing that, at that time when 50 got a problem with them niggas, you should have been like, all right, you got to separate the music beef from the street beef, because Ja, you wasn't really in the streets. He was out here making hits.
Didn't he break his jaw?
Break who jaw?
Ja. 50 broke Ja jaw.
I don't know about all that.
Bro, they never broke each other's jaw, bro. They got into scuffles and all that. People got stabbed one night at a studio, but ain't nothing crazy.
Nothing crazy.
I think the thing is, a lot of times they be wanting these rappers to separate themselves, but a lot of these rappers are suckers, and they be getting extorted. See, the difference between beefing with 50, like, Drake is like, you don't want to run into us. 50's like, you don't want to run into me. Like, 50 liable to crack on a nigga himself, right?
Right.
And I had an issue with somebody before, and it's like, yo, we came through there with 5 niggas. Like, okay, you know 5 people, I know 5 people. I know 10 people, I know 15 people. What's going to happen when it's just me and you? Mm-hmm. And niggas is really taking victories from jumping niggas with 7 niggas, and it's just one of them, right? Mm-hmm. So the thing is like, a lot of these rappers, they whole niggas, bro, and they be getting extorted. And it's like, you're like, you can't separate yourself because you have these dudes on your payroll because they're quote unquote protecting you and making you feel safe. So and that was Tupac issue and what's his name from Naughty by Nature? Tretch said that. Mm-hmm. He said Tupac was the type when Tretch got robbed in the West Coast, Tupac set up the meeting, got Tretch's situation back, right? Mm-hmm. And I think Tupac thought Biggie had that type of juice because that's how he talked. But them dudes that Pac was running around with when he was doing the butter room, Big couldn't tell them niggas nothing. They ain't like, you are the rapper, nigga. You are rapping about what we actually do. So a lot of these dudes, they can't really separate.
I mean, I can't sit there and I can't agree with that. I mean, because everybody did say like that was around them, like Big was in the streets. You know what I'm saying? But it's a difference from when you in the streets in your own neighborhood compared to being in the streets through a barrel. You know what I'm saying? Like, you only hang on 3-4 blocks.
That nigga Pac went to a prep school, bro. He went to a art.
Oh, but Pac Pac is not a gangster. He wasn't a gangster.
Pac was just real.
He just stood on his morals. You know what I'm saying? It's the difference between morals and being a gangster. Like, it's 2 different things.
What was his morals?
Like, I'm not letting you take nothing from me. I'm not gonna let you steal nothing from my homie. If I know you, we're gonna set it up. We're either gonna talk it out. We're gonna fight it out. We're gonna figure it out. But this ain't gonna be you just getting over him or you extorting me. It ain't that.
But he had the gangster rep.
Being a man bro, is not being a gangster. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's 2 different things.
So he didn't claim to be a gangster.
No.
Okay.
Put it this way: it don't get no more gangster than you pulling out and firing at 2 off-duty cops because they're doing wrong by a civilian.
And he didn't know they was lies. He thought it was two white people just beating on a black person. So he's like, hold on. They're like, oh, they pulled out. And he said he went back inside the car, got a limo, and got his guns. Like, oh, y'all pull out. Now I'm pulling out. Now we gonna see what's up. Right. It's not being gangster. He was protecting a black person that he thought that was getting jumped by two regular white people. He not knowing that they undercover dirty cops. Right. It just happens. It just happens.
And I'll put it this way, Harry. And this is like a small scale, right? I really don't care what a nigga got to say. I really don't care what a nigga think. And I said when the pod started that Denver and the Mavs is still. You know how many niggas that when Denver goes down 0-2, it's like, oh, I don't know. I just made a bet with you, bro. That's what I mean. Like, sometimes it's not about how good you fight. It's not about how many guns you got. It's not about what you're willing to do. Do you have any situations that will make you compromise your integrity and your morals?
I want to get that bet on camera so Harry can go 0 for 2 on the pod.
That bet has already been done on camera, so I appreciate you paying that 50 back for me, brother. So I'll be getting that 50 back for me.
That's why I ain't understand Pac whole thing. Why he was so mad. He was like, just because a person talking like that on a song, you said you've been around him, right? Then you know that he don't have no real power in New York to be like, you know what, yeah, y'all, who shot Pac? You know he ain't got that power. They gonna look at Big like, man, get your rapping ass out of here, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It's not that way, bro.
He could have gave him a better heads up though.
I mean, like, the heads up was, yo, watch who you hanging around. Them dudes is serious. I can't,
But you know, and this is the thing, right? I didn't like Straight Outta Compton. The reason why I didn't like Straight Outta Compton is because Eazy-E is dead, and this story is coming from Dr. Dre's perspective, right? So do you notice everybody in the hospital scene made it their way back to Eazy-E? Do you think in real life all of them niggas had time to make it back? This nigga died instantaneously, bro. It's like December you got a cold, January is AIDS, February you dead. These niggas ain't even have time to make it back that quick. But it's like in the joint, like, yo, don't play that song, Big, don't do it. Like, yeah, but you're the surviving one, so you gotta paint that picture like, I told him not to do it. I don't believe it.
You talking about when he did on the jury when he did
yeah.
But he did it when Pac was alive though. He did it when Pac was alive.
I didn't believe it. Cause that's you at the beginning of the song. As we proceed. So
did he?
On, bro. Yeah. Come on, bro.
As we proceed. But Sean exposed Diddy too just recently in an interview. He was like, he said, he thought he believed in, so now it's starting to really come out. He was like, yeah, I didn't do it. I protect my peace. I protect my innocence.
Bro.
They said Diddy the one who really shot the club.
Bro, you want to hear something crazy? This is the craziest thing ever. Sean was at the club. Sean had a gun.
Yeah.
I think the gun that they got off of Sean, Prince, everything, was a 9mm. The lady, if I'm not mistaken, don't quote me on this, look it up.
Yeah.
I think she had 40 caliber fragments in her body.
Yeah.
Clearly there was another shooter. Mm-hmm. Right after that, J-Lo got out of Dodge, bro. Out of Dodge. And I think by Diddy saying like, yo, it wasn't me, then it was like, it had to be you. But that was kind of the intent of the defense. Mm-hmm. And he threw Sean under the bus. But yeah, the lady that got shot, like once you get shot, you go to the hospital, they take them Jones out of you, put them on a tray, they run them over to forensics. Oh, this is from a such and such. So how did a nigga that got caught with a gun that you didn't find them bullet fragments in that lady? Well, money talks, bro.
I think they charged him that because they said that he the one who shot first. That's why they charged him with that. I don't think it was just solely because it was different color. They charged him because it's like, if I'm shooting first, even if I miss and you follow up, I entice that shooting. They charge you with that. Even though they don't know if Diddy did it or not. They gonna charge the nigga who started it. They gonna charge him that, oh, well, you started it. You know what I'm saying? It's leading up to, it's like he got hit with terrorist charges and all types of shit.
Yeah. That's nutty, man. But man, it's been a great episode, man. You said we was in a day, man. We was in a day for episode 5 of Authentic Basement, man. So it was a great conversation again. We'll be back. You know what I mean? We'll be back. So, we the fellas, man. We here. Authentic Basement, man. So I appreciate. Did y'all? Oh yeah, y'all did. I'm sorry. That joint really hit me right now.
What?
I was like, did y'all even introduce yourselves?
Nigga, they know who he is, bro. Listen, you
God,
do
bro.
one episode without us, now you just feel like we gotta keep it. Bro, listen, I'm for the record, I'm not introducing myself no more. If y'all don't know by now, that means y'all ain't wanna know. I've been on every episode except for the selfish one he did by himself last time. But beyond that, you know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all talk to him about that. Be like, yo, we want to see more of the guys. We don't want to see just you. Like, let them know. Like, let him know this is not his podcast. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, let him know this is a group thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo. We gonna create a poll, man. We gonna get a little petition signed to make you not the host. I want the corner seat. I want the corner seat. Fuck that.
The corner off.
Fuck that.
I want the
office with the window.
Yeah.
I want the corner seat.
I'm pissed now. Now I'm activated.
Yo, that's
My man
crazy.
say what the corner.
It's like being on Instagram Live and being on the bottom. I ain't gonna lie. that ain't my spot. I'm a top left nigga. Yeah.
He said I want the corner seat.
He try to bottom bunk us all. How we all sleeping on one bunk? And this is cell. Nigga.
Shit, you crazy, bro.
Man, in this joint, man.
Listen, man, we here, man. So it's only one way to end it. It's only the right way.
Oh my God.
Crippin'.
Shout out to Kendrick. He gonna kick Juice in the knee.
Crazy.
Juice ain't gonna be able to hoop on Tuesday. He was on YouTube studying moves. Look at him. Look, this nigga doing gym exercises.
Doing that leg up. That
I
joint
know.
look crazy, bro.
Don't be in here
like that.
Don't be in here false claiming, nigga. Hey, whatever sign he throw up ain't got nothing to do with me.
Right.
Yep, I'm running. All right, man. Take care of the kids, man. Juice about to put everybody to bed by 9 o'clock, including himself. He look tired.
I'm gonna be up. I hope you go live.
Hoping I go live?
I need another podcast.
Look. With pain like this, life is agonizing. Pride have some niggas antagonizing. It paying out different when the next man cast the iron. When the story's told how them cats was lying, I could promise.